Oh, shut up, Grandpa. We've already heard this. Can I not skip this cutscene? Oh my god. My dear boy, it's been many years. No, it hasn't, Grandpa. We just spoke yesterday. I guess you can't skip this cutscene because it's just too important. I also didn't realize that this cutscene technically happens on the 1st of the year, not on the last day of the year. Because I had saved and quit on the 1st, but now it's playing again, which makes me think it must show up on the morning of the 1st. Oh, okay. Oh, what's up, my pilots? Angryponcho here. Welcome back to Stardew Valley. Today, we are starting year 3. And I have an ambitious idea that I want to kick into action today, which is more ancient fruit. I want to make more money. And frankly, the ancient fruit wine loop that we have going right now is pretty good. It's pretty good, but it could be better. What is this? +1 luck. Oh, very nice. Thank you. Thank you. I'll take that. So, oh, okay. Yep, we're gonna see the candles again. I thought they used to light up one at a time, like fuka, 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 you know, kind of. But no, I guess not. Good morning. Robin set some wood. Cool. So what I'm thinking is, we'll just clear out this space over here. Put all of our regular quality sprinklers down, and then just fill this area to the brim, you say, with ancient fruit, and lay down some quality increasing fertilizer, because I intend to be selling them as raw fruit. Although I guess, can you put ancient fruit in a dehydrator? That would be a way to increase their value without taking a long, long time. The other thing is, I don't believe we've been hanging on to any ancient fruit seeds. Okay, yeah, 12. All right, that's not enough. So we're going to need to wait until Thursday to enact this plan, because that's when our next ancient fruit harvest comes in. I'll double check that we don't have any in the chest in the warehouse first, though. Let's go look at that before I do anything else. Man, today was going to be really lucky. We got the luck buff, everything. So we don't have any ready in here. We don't have any in that chest. Do we have any in here? No. Okay. Well, then I guess on Thursday we'll do that. But in the meantime, we can figure out the layout, get the sprinklers put down and all that. First and foremost, it is now... the weather's nice again, at last. So we can let our animals out of the barns and the coops and like. Isn't that nice? They can come outside and get love and attention that way. So let's go close our fences and open our gates to let our animals be free. Wild and free. We're also going to have to do a little bit of farm cleanup from the looks of things. I want to get rid of any green growing grass. We've only blue grass on this farm. Thank you very much. Yeah, very high standards. Blue grass only. My animals take only the highest quality feed. So close that and open that. Let everybody out. And before long, they're going to start eating their way through the grass outside, and they'll get themselves into a position where the pigs have some clear land. In fact, I'm going to help. Because the pigs only truffles when there's dirt under their feet. As in, like, this dirt, not the grassy areas. Our ostriches will be pleased as well. They have been in a barn their whole life, most of them. Come out, girls. No eggs today. Okay. Just pet everybody. And do recall that this fancy grass outside not only is a high quality and nutritious animal feed supplement, it's also going to make them get friendship points faster, which increases the quality of their goods, I believe. That and their mood. I don't fully understand the interaction between those two things, but it's fine. Making the animals happy is its own reward. I have to go around and fix everything up over here because random logs and debris have appeared now that the seasons have changed. think we'll get one big area going over there and just grow a buttload, approximately, of ancient fruit this year. Because they'll grow for the full year if we get them planted here at the beginning of spring. They'll be growing through the spring, and then through summer and fall, and maybe winter? I'm not sure. At least summer and fall. They'll be producing ancient fruit every day. So that'll be the big payoff at the end there. I'm also wondering if we even need to use these old regular sprinklers, because we have so much iridium now. 40 batteries and 56 iridium bars. We can just make iridium sprinklers. Yeah. Let me check and see. Do I have a random spare over here? I do. Okay. So let's see if 8 will fill up this area. I just want to get it planned out, because once I have those seeds, it's going to take a good bit to get all of them processed through seed makers. So yeah, we can do like 4 there, 4 here. Yeah, that'll work. Leave a little gap in between for a path. We may have to, I think we're going to have to relocate these scarecrows a little farther north so they don't take up farming space, but that's fine. Nope, don't forget to pet your cat, Shroom. And there's no big rush to get everything hoed or anything like that, because we're going to lose a fair number of the tiles by Thursday, so we'll just do that while the seeds are processing. Boom. Yeah, so that, from what I could gather, that looks like it goes right up to the edge on the bottom, but not quite on the top. Okay, cool. Well, that means we can put our rare crows out here and just use them as decoration. I like having them out by the farms. It just, you know, it makes sense, man. And it's nice and symmetrical. Even though I'm pretty sure this guy scared off 18 crows. Well, good work, sir. I'm pretty sure this guy can cover the whole farm by himself. Yeah. So we don't actually need any of the others. They're just there because I think they're neat. I'm going to hide torches behind them like I did before, too, just so that they're lit up at night, because I think that looks cool. Is there one behind him already? Yeah. Well, a whole new season. I guess we have a few days to grow other random stuff if we want, but I don't know what currently we are even looking to grow besides whatever crop makes us the most money. Let's check out Grandpa's shrine. You get the Statue of Perfection, not to be confused with actually achieving perfection. This is one of those daily blessing statues, like the Good Fortune and, or was it Blessings and the Dwarf? I forget what these are actually called. But we can put this one down here, and every day it'll produce, I think, iridium, other stuff too, maybe? Oh, let's check on our stuff that's aging in the basement, because I've lost count on how long it'll be before that's ready. 30 days. Okay, so the first week of summer we'll check back and sell all that. That'll be a nice injection of funds. Maybe it's worth it now to go ahead and fertilize all these trees here so our farm can start looking nice now that it's spring. I think that's worth investing a little bit of our fiber in. Now that we have the Statue of Blessings, we don't have to be so reserved with our fiber stores. We can make tree fertilizer if we want. We can only make 14 though. We need to get more fiber. We can grow fiber. Fiber doesn't take very long to grow. Okay, let's make more fiber. Do we have mixed seeds? Yes, I've been hanging on to them now that I know they're part of the fiber seed recipe. Boom. Alright, well I guess we will get this area over here put together. How long does it take fiber to grow? 7 days. That'll put us a whole week behind, but does it matter? It will matter. We'll end up losing one harvest if we have to wait a full week. Is that true? Because we'll be harvesting on Thursdays. If we have to wait a week, we'll be harvesting on Mondays, and we'll miss a Monday, I believe. So we'll be planting on the second Monday instead of the first. I think that works out. Okay, that means we're going to have to put the fiber over here, because I don't want to fill up my other area. And the fiber seeds don't even need to be watered, so they can literally just fill in the edges and spaces around the farm. It's going to look wild. It's going to look like a mess, but It doesn't take that long to grow. Why didn't you not? Oh, I guess that space doesn't count as... weird. Let's see, are they all gonna fit over here? Oh, it's gonna be close. This is gonna just look like we have like a wild berm of grass growing. Cool, cool. And then while I'm here, let's remember, I want to grow these trees. So let's go ahead and fertilize everybody, shall we? Fertilize, 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 fertilized. And then I just have a little bit of tree fertilizer left, so we'll just put it on the trees that are closest to the house, I guess. Get out of here, you weed. We also have to pop up any other random seeds that we see, so we don't start growing a bunch of other trees that we're not really interested in. Incidentally, these mahogany trees can probably come down now too. They've given us a fair few mahogany seeds over the winter already, so I don't feel the need to hang on to them. I'd rather get the hardwood out and clear this space for some of that bluegrass to spread in over here. This bottom right area I'm planning to convert to a pig zone. I'm going to cut away a good bit of the grass in front of the barn here to make it so that the pigs have to walk around the lake a little bit in order to get to the blue grass on the sides and such. And then we'll figure out where the fence is going to go over here, probably about this a distance, which is one of the reasons I want this to fill in. And then maybe up here off the grass. We'll see. Room for more stuff here if we want to put some more fish ponds or something in. Always an option. Yeah. Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to put away these extra sprinklers. We'll have to... Maybe we should just sell them. Are we ever going to use these little guys? I don't think so. See you later. Just put those into our selling container, the shipping bin there. And drop all that good stuff off. We have another book. I keep forgetting to take these. I totally forgot the bookseller was in town the other day. So it's like, whoops. That's going to happen now and then. Ah, Mondays. Every new year, or every new week, Monday is like the day where everything is happening. Let's go check and see if our other stuff on the farm out here has grown. Shouldn't have any weeds growing out. We put paths and things. Yeah, it's protecting our farm. Cool. Taro root ready? Yeah, okay. One of our recipes is waiting on those. Red cabbage are ready. Awesome. Another recipe was waiting on those. And then we did the blue jazz one already, didn't we? I think we can go finish the cooking recipes. I'm pretty sure that was all we were waiting on. Alright, well, I saw the coffee was ready, so I'm just going to harvest that real quick, and then we can zip back over to the mainland and finish off that cooking collection. I've been working on that one for a while. When that one's done, the next thing will be the crafting collection, where we have to make one of every item in the game. Cooking. Stay focused, Punch. Alright, let's see here. Now we were waiting to make the red plate. Boom. And then there was something else that required red cabbage. Was it the fish taco? We already made that one. Eggplant parmesan we made. Pepper poppers, fried mushrooms. What was it, I wonder? Bruschetta we made. Radish salad we made. Pumpkin soup. Done. Poi for taro roots. Okay, I think there's one thing left. Let me just look and see. There's something we needed red cabbage for. Coleslaw. Boom. Cook every recipe. Gourmet MFing chef. I love it. I'm going to sell these recipes, and then I'm going to get the extra fridges out of my house. Because I have so much stuff in those fridges right now, and I want to put it back in my saving the goods chests, where I'm keeping all of the crops and things that we're not planning to immediately sell. Many of them will be valuable as items to hang on to in case we want to turn something from a seed maker. Other ones I'm just hanging on to because occasionally they come up in random quests and stuff, so, you know, who knows. What I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to put the cooking ingredients just leave them in the fridge. Rice, sugar, vinegar, we can leave those in there. Coffee I'm keeping in there. Oil and flour we can leave in there. Everything else I'm going to take. I just want to leave behind the stuff that's really only used for the cooking recipes and take the rest. It's going to be a fun time sorting all this stuff back into the chests that it came from. I'll probably cut this part out. Yeah, because none of it's going to stack because we took full stacks of things. That's fine. We'll figure it out. just realizing how silly this is. I put a fridge in my fridge. Thankfully it's a mini fridge, so it actually fits inside the big fridge. And all I'm leaving in here is the cooking ingredients. Oil, wheat flour, sugar, vinegar, rice, and then my coffee that I just spam click into triple shot espressos every so often. Other than that, everything else is going back into the chests that it should properly be organized in. Some of which has been a bit tougher than others, having to look at each thing and go, that's crop, that's foraging, that's a crop, that's foraging, you know? Some things have actually stacked, which was a nice surprise. Wow, this chest is full. Okay, we're going to have to sell some of the less exciting items. Why do we have 41 starfruit? That's 50 grand sitting in there. Oh, because I might make a Junimo thing. Yes. I wonder if I should set up my ancient fruit farm for the Junimo to automatically harvest it. Maybe. Be more useful on Ginger Island since I don't visit there every day. I wonder if it works out there. Oh, I have beets too. I need to put those away. Oh, we're full of beets. Let me get rid of my 1 silver star squash to make room for a beet. Boom, and the chests are reorganized at last. Robin will finish the barn tomorrow. So I'm going to grab... why is this? Yeah, so why is this not stacked up? Wood and stone, because we're going to want to upgrade the barn straight away. And that's going to remind me if it's in my inventory. Other thing we could look at is where do we want to put the fences down here? Oh, I've got stone in my inventory. Do I have extra stone fences? I do. Okay. So let's have a look down here. I think the first one is kind of obvious. It just goes over here, right? Right, something like that. Leave a gap for the gate right there. And then the question is, how far over do we want it to go over here? I don't want it to come... Do I want it to come right up to the side? Do I want it to be a little farther over? I don't want to crowd this area too much because I want the pigs to actually make it down here. Maybe about... leave like a 2 block gap. Go from there. I think that'll look pretty good. One thing I've noticed is that the fence kind of gets this like broken up appearance when you have grass growing behind it for some reason. I don't know. I don't want to leave a space there for a gate as well. Yeah, you know, something like that. This will be a big area for pigs to wander in and forage down here. And eventually what will happen is they'll start eating away at the areas closest to the barn where it's easy to get to, and then end up slowly pushing the stuff farther away. I doubt they'll make it through all this in a year, though. It regrows a little bit every night, so eventually it reaches equilibrium. And so the perimeter that they're eating is the same amount that grows on that perimeter, or something like that. Let's put these fences back. Oh yeah, I'm processing all the eggs and milk that were in the fridge. So it's going to be a mayonnaise evening tonight. You know what that means. Oh yeah. One of those days. Boom. All right. Off to bed then. So productive. We have all this stuff set up to the point where we can just, in the morning, or every day, we can just get up and do whatever we want, and everything's ready for us, you know? Our farms are sitting pretty. All of our buildings are ready. Everything's optimized and nice. It's a delight to be on the farm. Did I really make 15 grand off? Oh no, that was the sprinklers. It's like, did I really make 15 grand off of sushi and coleslaw? Alrighty then. Caviar is ready. Along with our statue over there gave us some iridium. So, thanks. That'll remind us to use these statues every day too. You gain extra friendship from speaking to people. Well, that's handy because it is a spring day. Jody sent some fertilizer. Nice. We'll grab the row. It is a spring day. So I think we can get our last 10 heart cutscene if we go into Cinderstep Forest during the right daytime. Oh, no, here's another cutscene. Oh, and another thing is ready. Everything's happening. So this is the Jas and Vincent top cutscene. You don't get it until spring because it has to involve spring onions. Hi, Mr. Poncho. I voted that you'll forget, but you remembered to edit it. Good job. So spring onion. My mom sends me out to pick these sometimes. They used to grow in my yard back in Georgia. They're too spicy for me. They were not very good. You're really nice for a grown-up, so I'm going to show you a secret. Oh, really? Is it going to be horrifying? Will it traumatize me? When you see it like this, it looks good, right? Yeah, I've been eating those for like 2 years now, actually. I'm making soup and stuff. But if you peel it a little bit... Oh, the cursed hand! Oh, and there's bugs in there. It's full of bugs. Oh my god. This cutscene is upsetting on several levels. Cool, huh? Vincent, why haven't we gotten any older in the past 2 years? Don't ask questions, Jas. I usually just squish the bugs and then get my existential angst out by using a magnifying glass to burn ants. And Jas is like, that's horrible, no. I know, right? Poncho, please put the bugs back in the grass so they can live in peace. I love their differing opinions. You learn how to clean the spring onion without harming the bugs. Well, I guess they'll be safe to eat now. And they're worth 5 times the gold if I wanted to sell them for some reason. Oh, the raccoons have a full house. So cool. I see, they needed 8 kids so they could span a whole octave and make a nice song for us. Look at their happy forest dance. I love it. Well, that is just too friggin' cute, man. What a reward for doing all the quests. Your new neighbors seem to be thriving. Yeah, I'd say so. They have 8 friggin' kids. Also, don't raccoons have litters? Why hasn't this come up before? Hello, sir. Help us, and I'll give you something nice. Yeah, I think the rest of these are just, I don't know what rewards you get. It might start looping or something. Or be the same thing every time, but we can give him rewards whenever we feel like it. Oh, you can turn mystery boxes into golden mystery boxes. I didn't know that. Jungle tank for broken glasses. Mystic syrup for fairy dust. The seeds, we don't care too much. Raccoon hat, we already got. Mahogany seed was a nice thing. Raccoon journal. Oh, we already got that. Oh yeah, she gave us that as a gift. That's right. Well, I think they seem happy. Oh yeah, this screen is full now because we have the Spring Onion Mastery. Ba-ba-da-ba! We also got a couple more achievements from that. One of them was making our neighbors happy. Yeah, good neighbors. And then I forget the other ones. So anyway, so you can see what's left. Ship 15 of each crop. I gotta check the save file after today and see what's missing from that. We're missing like 2 radishes or something. It's going to be like a little fiddly thing that we miscounted somewhere. Because we've shipped off all the stuff, and we've shipped off a bunch of everything that we're supposed to. We've just missed something. We won't need to grow it, hopefully. Craft every item is another big one. Most powerful weapon. And some of these are question marks. That one I think is just making 10 million gold. This one I'm not sure. Read every book, reach Danger Island. I don't know what that one is. There's probably at least one for perfection though, so we can plan on that being an option. Okay, so if we're going to have ancient fruit growing over on the east side of the farm, we're going to want that area to be fertilized with the fanciest of fanciest fertilizer to get the highest quality of our of the relevant items. I'm going to get those crops up to maximum potential because we're not... Although, does it matter if we put them in a dehydrator? If it doesn't matter, I may just put speed grow down instead and get us an extra harvest in. Let me look at the dehydrators and see if they pertain quality. I don't think they do, but I'm going to check. The quality of the dried product is always normal and not affected by the quality of items used. And then the way that the pricing works is... It's... What the heck? Formula for energy. Oh no. So the quality that you get, the sell price is the base fruit price times 7.5 plus 25 gold, which is 1.5 times the base plus 5 per fruit. What the fuck? This doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna have to look into this more. Okay, what I'm seeing is with Artisan, it's always worth it to put the crops through the dehydrator, the ancient fruit at least. Because even an iridium quality ancient fruit sells for 1100 gold. The Artisan dried ancient fruit is 5,800, which is more than 5 times the amount. And most of our fruit isn't going to be iridium, it's going to be lower quality. So I think that means that it's always worth it for us to dehydrate. So now comes the question of how many dehydrators can we get our hands on by Thursday? So we can start to... Can I not scoot you over? Thought that was furniture. Anyhow, so I think they just take, yeah, common ingredients. Okay. So let's do a little math and figure out how many crops we're going to grow. And then from there we can figure out how many dehydrators we're going to need. So each of these sprinklers is 24. So that's 100, 200 approximately. 200 divided by 5 is 40. So 40 dehydrators? But we don't actually need that many because dehydrating stuff only takes 1 day. So we could just make like 10, and then it would take us 4 days to dehydrate everything. Let's do that. That seems reasonable. 10 dehydrators. Question now is, where do we put them? Is there a good spot? I guess we could just put them right here, where our lightning rods were before. You know, make them easy to access. We can do one vertical line, I guess. Would probably be the easiest to fill and refill. Just clunk, 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 like that. Yeah, why not? Maybe I'll move them down here. Yeah, you know what? It probably looks better down like that. We'll do a horizontal line. And I'll lay them down here. Maybe I'll put them on a little wooden platform or something at some point. I'm just kind of figuring out the idea here at this point. We can do like 5 here, 5 there. Just kind of blunk like that. Leaves room for a path to come through like that. I dig it. I dig it. Alright, let's go commission a better barn, shall we? It is Tuesday. I have forgotten, but I think we can snatch Robin as she goes past. Yeah! Man, I'm glad we got here just in time for that. Big barn. Boom. Upgrade my barn, please, Robin. Yep, first thing tomorrow. Okay. Have you been riding your new horse around town? I imagine you're pretty sore, but you'll get used to it soon. Okay. Nothing else that I want to purchase while I have the opportunity to talk to her, I don't think. Yeah, we're good. up next. I don't know what's next. Oh, let's go check the community boards and see what quests we have going right now. We finished the key quest last week. What was the other one? Did we do both of them? I don't remember. How many key gems do we have right now? 72. Okay. That might be enough to get the rest of the recipes we're missing. We'll have to go check the walnut room on Ginger Island after we check the bulletin board in town. Or the special orders board, I think it's called. Anybody here care about... Will someone bring me a potato? What are you going to do with a potato? That's so entertaining, Abby. Make mashed potatoes? That's a good idea, actually. It's an activity and a food. Garlic superfoods. Anyone who ships 100 bulbs of garlic. Or 100 pieces of ginger. Do I have to find the ginger and ship it? Or can I just ship it? Because I have 100 ginger. Garlic. Because I think otherwise I'll have to find 100 ginger, and that sounds like a chore. Whereas with garlic, with garlic it's so easy. We'll just plant 100 and then ship all of them. Boom. No problemo. Oh, and we do want to make deluxe speed grow. Since we determined the quality of the ancient fruits we grow doesn't matter since we're going to dehydrate them. What that means is we got to check and see if we can make enough to actually fill up our farm. Because it would be a little bit sad to get all the stuff planted and then realize we don't have enough to fertilize everything. So we figured we need about 200, I guess. Yeah, that's what the math said. 192. Our usual big number of fruits. Oh, our starfruit are ready on Ginger Island. That gives us a good place to plant the garlic. That's handy. Okay, let's check on the speed grow. We have 64 deluxe speed grow. Okay. What does it take to make deluxe speed grow? Oak resin and bone fragment? Okay, easy. Boom, now we have enough. Our casual collection of oak resin paying off at last. We may want to... Let me bring... I may want to plant the other half of this field, because 100 garlic, like... I guess we could just fill the rest of the field with whatever we want. Like, it doesn't matter. Whatever seeds we feel like putting. We need 192 total squares to fill up. What grows quick? Because we're gonna harvest the garlic in 4 days. Oh, carrots. Okay, that's 134. That's something. Let's see. Radishes, why not? 154. We can just grow rice and the rest of it if we want. It's not worth much, though. Rhubarb, perhaps. We'll just fill the rest up with rhubarb and pumpkins and potatoes. Why not? Just whatever, right? No big deal. Oh, we have some tree fertilizer in here. I didn't know that. Good to be aware of. All right. Let's go plant our garlic and collect our starfruit. Make a little money. I keep forgetting I have this little warp over here. Maybe I should put it there. I think I would see it more. It was in between my buildings. Yeah, we could remove like one of these in the middle here and just put a Junimo hut there. At least I think that's how that works. We would probably want to plant some grapes. Just so that we could constantly supply the Junimos with their favorite food, which is raisins. I don't know if that's required to get them to work for you, or if it's just something they like, but anyhow. I'm gonna do this top to bottom and just put all the garlic up here and then fill the rest in with what remains. And the spaces that are already fertilized and watered every day is so nice. We can just grow whatever we want now. 4 left over? Yep, that checks out. Boom. And then we'll grow some carrots. Why not? Just keep our soil here busy so that it doesn't get I don't know what the word would be, untilled? Detilled? Something like that. Well, maybe if we get lucky, we'll grow a giant pumpkin in the middle down here. I have to get very lucky, because the way it turned out, there's only one space where it can grow. Alright, boom. Done. And a green bean to boot. I don't know, man. Let's check the walnut room. See what the key quest is for the week. I don't know if there's any left that we desperately need. Like the dangerous mines and the dangerous skull cave are the two that unlock stuff for us. Recipes, please. Okay. Bluegrass starter and hopper. Alright, well we need one more quest, I guess. If we can afford the hopper recipe. So, what are our options? Skull Cavern. Make it to level 100 in the Skull Cavern. You can't eat or drink anything while you're there. Gosh, they're both Skull Cavern runs. I mean, we could just drop 100 staircases. Yeah, we'll take the one that gives a better reward. Especially if we're going to just go for the staircase route. Look at this. 4 obelisks. Everything shipped. All friends. All levels. All cooking recipes. All fish. All golden walnuts. 65%. Crafting recipes made. 57. Monster Slayer. Okay, so we need to slay the rest of the monsters. Craft all the recipes. Get married. And make $10 million. And we'll have perfection. Is that all? Is that all? It occurred to me while I was out on Ginger Island that we can actually dehydrate our starfruit too if we want. And they'll just become more valuable as a result. Pretty good. I had forgotten that wasn't even an option. And I also realized that we really don't need to worry about trying to get a Junimo hut on Ginger Island because it's impossible. I believe that we can only get them. We can't build them. We have to buy them from the wizard. So in order to get one, it has to be on the main farm. So the wizard won't build stuff on Ginger Island. Might have to make 2 chests of golden goods at this point. Maybe one for fruits and one for vegetables or something. Who knows? Oh my god, the slimes have been busy. We run around and just all the slime gobs. Pick up all the goodies. The interesting thing is, eventually, the slimes will fill up the population of the hutch, which I think they may have at this point. There can only be 20 slimes. So we need to remove some of the slimes every now and then to make room for more to be born. It's just part of the slime's natural life cycle. Being killed. And then more slimes being born from the same slime that their parents slimed. It's the circle of slime. Alright, let's go to bed. Things are getting too silly. It's getting much too silly. I checked in between days there and determined that we need to sell 3 more beets. That is what is missing for polyculture. Also, at some point here, we should be able to get Leah's friendship quest by going into Cindersap Forest. I wonder if we got it. It was overridden by the spring onion cutscene yesterday. Let's see. No, maybe it needs to be the middle of the day or something. In any case, 3 more beets. I think we have those. We better. I'm gonna be annoyed if we have to grow more. But that's how it is. That's how it is. Do I have beets? Do I have any? Oh, yeah, I got plenty. Cool. Ship them off. Boom. That'll be polyculture done. Pretty nice. Now, if I remember correctly, we missed our harvest last week and it was on Thursday. But I think the actual time it takes some of this stuff to grow might be a little less. No. The ancient fruit needs another day, and that's going to limit us even if these finish today. 19 hours. Yeah, not quite. Not quite. If you fall behind on the keggening, you can catch up. But if you fall behind on the crop harvesting, nope, still takes 7 days. There's no rounding, no way to cut that number down, unfortunately. Grab enough to actually fill the dehydrators. Then we'll see what 10 dehydrated starfruit gets us. This will be a fun thing to harvest for a little bit here. Oh, I totally did the math wrong on how many of those I would need. 79 grand, okay. Boom. The ancient fruits won't be worth quite so much, but they'll also be coming in for free. So that's pretty good. Alright, so today, what are we going to get up to here? I don't know. Well, we need to get to the bottom of the skull cavern, but today's not a good luck day. I honestly need more iron. I'm going to go over to Clint's today and see how much it costs to buy iron ore. Or actually, now that I think about it, it's probably cheaper just to buy bombs from the dwarf, because that's what I need the iron for, is bombs. Okay, so let's go visit the dwarf real quick. Where am I horsing? I need a horse. I'll just run. I've run everywhere my whole life. Uphill both ways in the snow. Like Forrest Gump. Let's start by just getting the minecart over to the dwarf and seeing... I know she sells bombs. I don't know if she sells explosive ammo. So we might still want to purchase some iron from Clint. Just to keep things going, you know? Just to keep things going. Yeah, I do want to buy something, actually. Cherry bomb, mega bomb. No, okay, she doesn't sell 1,000 per bomb. I may harvest my own iron at this rate. We'll see. 1,000 per bomb. What does it take to make a bomb? 4 iron ore and a coal. Alright. Let's see what 4 iron ore and 1 coal costs to buy. 1,250. So it's more. So it's cheaper to buy bombs than it is to buy ingredients. Well, they're both kind of expensive. 1,000 per bomb? I mean, I'm trying to get up to 10 million here. I can't be hemorrhaging thousands of gold at a time. So I think the answer is we're just going to have to go and collect some iron today. I do believe that is the conclusion that I'm coming to here. Oh, geez, they're set to dangerous. Okay. Hang on, then. Let me turn these back to normal. I'll turn the mine back to normal. So we can't do that today. Whoops. I'm just doing this because I don't want to... We've basically run out of iron previously. I have a bit left I can make some more bombs with. But the explosive ammo in particular is kind of expensive to have and use. So I'm trying to make that a little bit more affordable by sourcing the resources ourselves rather than, you know, just spewing all of the stuff we had in our chest and calling it good. Does giving the animal cracker... It does. I think giving the animal cracker to the bunny is making it drop double feet as well as double fluff. That's cute. I didn't know that it would find extra feet. You know it's not the bunny's foot, because he's given us way more than 4 feet over his lifetime. So either he's regrowing them back like a chameleon, or he's going out and hunting wild bunnies at night and stealing their feet. My sheep need to be petted. Here, guys. Maybe I should put a gate down here to connect these 2 pens, just to make things a little more convenient if the animals all want to run to the far end for some reason. Well, look at all the ostriches. Everybody but one is grown up, it looks like. Any other hatchers? Yeah. Any other hatchers around? Let's see. Are there any cheeses left? Do I know the name of another cheese? Oh, it's getting tougher and tougher to think of cheeses. What about, like... I don't know the name of any, like, smelly feet cheese. What are the smelly feet cheese called? Alright, this guy's just going to be SFC, smelly feet cheese. That work for you? That works for me. Blop. And then we'll go ahead and put another ostrich egg into the incubator. We'll be up to 12 ostriches by the end of the month. Pretty nice. What else it remains? Robin is going to finish the barn tomorrow, so can't go commission a new one yet. We got our things running. Oh, okay. Oh, also, we're not going to do the giant omelet quest for Gus. I decided to just process my eggs instead. I don't know. I wasn't really thinking and just started processing all the ones we had saved in the fridge, and then realized I wasn't going to have enough, so it's like, whatever. Sorry, Gus. Tough luck, dude. Tough luck. Just realized I never got around to planting the tropical trees here on the farm. So I'm going to plant those. It's only the 3rd of the month. We'll actually get a good number of production out of them if we get them down soon here. So let's see. I think I want one there. And then one... Yeah, there. That'll look pretty good. Just have them all growing up here in the northeast. Or do I want to move them down one? Let's move it down one like that. Yeah, that'll look better, I think. Cool. They should all grow nicely. Yeah, did you know you can just pick up the trees by now with the axe? You get the sapling back. Isn't that handy? Guess I'll go ahead and hoe all this. Most of it will stay hoed overnight. We're going to need all the time we can get tomorrow, I think, to process all the ancient fruit. If we want to get them all planted in one day. Aha! The Leah cutscene has finally triggered. Hi, Poncho. I knew you'd be passing through here today. Oh wow, you know I was going to go visit the Hat Mouse? So I put together a surprise. Did you build a table? It's a little picnic for us. Because that doesn't look like a blanket, it looks like you made a table. This is a vegetable medley with my special spice blend. Why is it special in quotes? What does that mean? Is there weed in this? And this is a fresh salad made from greens I foraged right here in the forest. Dandelion salad. There's a reason I'm not marrying you, Leah. Poncho, I just want to say thank you for helping me get one step closer to becoming a real artist. You were already a real artist when we met, Leah. I was just helping you take a step towards being a profitable artist. Oh, never mind. I'll take credit for this. Well, what have we here? Bro, you can't just walk over that log and through that rock. You're breaking the rules. Kel? Oh my god, it's the ex-boyfriend. What the heck are you doing here? Didn't you see me at the art show? I came all the way from Zuzu City to see your sculptures. I actually didn't notice that you were there, which is weird. And to get you to come back with me. I want things to go back to the way they were. I miss you, babe. And she's like, ew, don't call me that. You never supported my art before. Now that I've had some success, you want me back? You make me sick. Hey, come here. Nope. Well, pow! Oh my god. You came for some farm justice. Well, he'll make it, but that was pretty violent, Poncho. Let's get out of here. I don't think Kel will be bothering us anymore. I can show you a bush where Abigail and I had some fun. Let's find a more secluded spot this time. Oh my god. She was down for the bush idea. What's funny is, if you don't sock kill a good one, Leah does. Isn't that great? What the fuck? I just realized there's a dude down here. Hello. You want a largemouth bass? Sure. Maybe. If I can remember. Yeehaw, motherfucker. I got a cowboy hat. I got a horse and a cowboy hat. I'm a full motherfucking cowboy. I guess I'll go see if I can get him a largemouth bass. Alright, time to advance to Thursday. I'm hoping we don't randomly get our really good luck on the date I was planning on my crops, but what are you gonna do? There goes polyculture, finally. It was those last few beats that did it. Feels good to finally check that one off. Normal luck, okay. What do we get? Greater chance to find ladders. +1 luck, oh, Luck will not be on your side. But we have a greater chance to find shafts and ladders. And +1 luck. And +1 luck. I wonder if we should just go for it. It's tough. It may be a while before we get... I'm just not sure. Maybe a while before we get a good luck day that also has... like +1 luck. I don't know. I'm not sure how much that plus the greater chance to find shafts is like. That's telling me like maybe today's the day we go for it. And tomorrow plant everything. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. It's only 6:10 a.m. so we got plenty of time. All right, so toss, 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 toss. Give me my bombs, my staircases, my spicy eels, please. I'll take my quiver, my energy. Do I need the basilisk one? Nah. Let's take the quiver and the fairy. So we'll start with the fairy. We'll start with the quiver, actually. We need to hunt serpents today because that's one of our currently open community center things. Not community center. Perfection things. It's a monster hunter task we need to finish. Okay, we'll make some bombs. We're not going to have much in the way of explosive ammo, are we? Oh, I can transmute copper to iron. Let's do that. Boom. We'll just get a bit of explosive ammo. Staircases, spicy eels, triple shot espressos, blackberries. Okay, okay. Yeah, I think this is what we need to make it happen. That and a return totem. Alrighty. Let's get out there, shall we? Don't even need to use warp totems to get there anymore. I think with the double luck buff, because we have the ring and the bonus, plus greater chance to find it, I think that overrides the luck. The daily luck, frankly. I'm not sure, but I guess we'll find out. Oh good, it's the dangerous ones. Oh, that's right, the quest is to do the dangerous one, of course. So we're going to be in here really just fighting for our lives. Oh my gosh, these serpents are obnoxious. I've been slimed. There we go. Yeah, we still need to kill like 25 more serpents, I think. Let's see how much greater that chance to find ladders is. Oh, okay. I like the luck so far. The goal, of course, is to get really deep. And we're going to pick up any iron we see, because we need some. Not that much. And I'm going to continue on the whole... You know what? Oh, shit. Fuck! That was quick. I got a little, easy now. Take it slow. Oh, good, we're here. Someone found you unconscious and battered. I had to perform emergency surgery. How embarrassing. I've lost 3 items from my backpack. Okay, nothing of value. That's fine. It's still 7:20 a.m. I will not be deterred. Let's see how long it takes me to get back to the mine. Also, I will switch to my fairy, because apparently I had come to depend on the healing because I was immediately just whapped. What we need is better defense, really. Yeah, we'll just go straight there. I also just realized I didn't remember to do my luck. Please return when it was... Oh, it's still too early in the day. Wow. I didn't remember to use my spicy eels or my triple shot espresso. So, there's part of the problem. Let's give this another shot, shall we? I'm gonna actually probably not talk much while I'm in here, just because I don't want to die again. And I play significantly better when I am not also talking. And I talk significantly better when I'm not also playing. Funny how that works out. Oh, that's how to do our Pepper Rex hunting quest. Yep, Monster Slayer goal complete. Alright, in that case, we'll just get the hell out of here. No thank you. Oh my god, so many bats. Oh my god, so many bats. Oh my god! Alright, floor 100. I ended up using like 50 staircases today. I don't think I got like one drop shaft, I think. I'm beginning to think that my theory on the luck buffs canceling out bad daily luck was not accurate. Because I have had a hell of a day down here. It's been a mess. And the monsters have been obnoxious. I've hardly found any drop shafts, and it's been just a pain, frankly. These guys, kind of the worst. And that's after getting reset earlier, by dying and getting sent back. Granted, I was only on like floor 3 or something, but still. I'm getting a lot of floors of mummies, which are fine, but I really wish I had that thing on my sword that lets me kill them without having to use a bomb, and it would be so much easier to deal with them. Because holy moly does that make them more annoying. Look at all the bugs. Look at all the bugs on this floor. I'm just like dropping staircases left, right, and center now. Like who even cares? Just gonna, oh, no you don't. I do need to fight more serpents though. That's one of the things we still have on our Monster Hunter Slayers. We got the rest of the Pepper Rexes already today, but serpents we still need a few more, I believe. Unless the notification popped up in a big old combat at some point and I missed it. What's annoying is that they're one of those enemies that gets knocked far away. And on the dangerous mines, they're also one of the enemies that's really dangerous, so they're that great combination of annoying and deadly. Well, there's the Monster Slayer goal. I guess you just gotta complain hard enough and you'll get there. I'm just gonna leave. This place is a nightmare today. Leave the mine! Leave the mine! There we go. Thank you. We got our key gems at least. We can buy our last recipe from Mr. Key. So that's something. It's late at night, but I don't want to let my ancient fruit harvesting slip to Friday, so I gotta get in here and at least harvest all this stuff today. We're not gonna have time to get it into machines or process it or do anything with it. We'll just collect it up, See that I got 120,668. That's what to do. Yep, that all checks out. We'll grab the trees while we're here, because why not? We actually have a little bit more time before 1 a.m., so, or before 2 a.m., so no big rush there. Phew! Alright. Got there just in time. I can even go and put the first round into the seed makers. Just being up late doesn't scare me a bit. Alrighty. Off to bed. Well, we finished that key quest today, but it was not pretty. The dangerous skull caverns really whoop your ass. You may want to switch those back to the regular skull caverns so that we can dive for iridium a little more easily. Ancient fruit wine and dried star fruits got shipped out today. Nice chunk of change. Whew, alright. Greater chance to find ladders and shafts, that's funny. First 3 fish we hook are easier. So many random bonuses in that thing. Look at this, we've made it through all of the row that we've collected. Alright, well, we are going to try to get up to 100... Okay, that's fine. We're going to try and get up to 192 ancient fruit seeds that we can plant today. So, let's get right to it. We've already got some in a chest. 23, we processed a little last night, that never hurts. Put those away. And what I'm going to be doing is running back and forth between the farm to, not the farm, the planting area, you know the one, to process seeds and the like, and then running back outside to till up and fertilize the soil, make sure it's ready. I'm gonna have to let me fix my hotbar here. I was in such a hurry last night. Okay. Yeah, let's get the rest of this hoed back up. Oh, we're gonna have to water some of it too. That's the real perk of having it done the day before, is that those spaces are already watered. And it occurred to me, if we wanted to grow 100, we could set up 1 quality sprinkler somewhere and then grow exactly 100 ancient fruit. Or 200 rather. That might be something worth considering. Let's just... I don't know why I'm doing it one at a time. Alright, we'll transfer the next group through and continue our processing. Let me zoom back in. I'm all zoomed out from my Skull Cavern adventures. And keep collecting our jade. Very nice. We got a good bit of iron yesterday, over 100. I'd love more, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Good news that I didn't share yesterday because I was in kind of a hurry. I got a black cowboy hat from a random drop in the Skull Cave, so now my outfit all matches. It's pretty nice. It's funny, I just switched to the cowboy hat and then I got one as a random reward. A little bit of serendipity. Alright, 1:40 p.m. and we've got them all ready to go. Went ahead and got half of the field put together already while I was processing the seeds. Figured I'd wait, come back for the other half once I had the other half ready. So boom, we're going to have an extra 192 ancient fruit every 7 days, starting in 3 weeks. So that'll be all through summer and fall. Don't recall if they grow or if they die in winter, but we'll see. Either way, that's pretty nice. That's pretty good. The other thing I'm thinking about is, with the extra stuff that we've got left over, we have empty kegs now because we harvested our ancient fruit yesterday and sold all our wine. So I may as well put the kegs into operation again. What I've figured out is I have these in a kind of inefficient way that they're laid out. So I'm going to reorganize them just a little bit. And instead of making the paths go up in the middle and cut the barrels into 3 groups. I'm going to have the paths go on the ends so that I can just run through the center and get all of them like that instead. Voila. You can see how this will be a faster layout because I can just go zoom, 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 and put everything in. And then just go down here, boom, same thing. Love it. And I think we have enough keg storage to run all the remaining fruit through. It'll be close, we'll see. Maybe not quite. Maybe exactly, maybe, yeah, we do. Look at that. Boom. So kind of a weird harvest this week, but there you have it, I suppose. Very nice, very nice. Random bits missing in the fiber. It does look like just like a berm on the side of a road somewhere. Well, I think it's a little late to go and get another barn commissioned, isn't it? I'd love to get that done sooner rather than later. And get my pigs into there. I may try and... Oh, it's 4 p.m. Actually, no, there's time. Yeah, there's time. Robin's there until 5, I think, so... Or does she knock off early on Fridays to go to the pub? I don't remember. Well, let's find out. I don't even know if using the mountain warp is worth it, just from having to run around this little thing here. Oh, was that her leaving with Demetrius? I saw Demetrius. Does he head there ahead of... Yeah, they left already. Dang it. Okay, we'll have to commission our barn tomorrow. The barn awaits tomorrow. Tomorrow, tomorrow. I realized with the key to the town, I can be that guy. And wait in Robin's house for her to walk past when she returns from the pub. And use her store then. Why, hello there, Robin. Funny seeing you here. Oh. No. Shut up. Shut up, Demetrius. Ah, okay. Phew! He almost ruined my whole plan. Trying to talk to me and shit. Why would that guy ever think I wanted to talk to him? Anyway, barn upgrades in the works. Hell yeah. Thank you, key to the town. Very nice. And then off all of those dried artisan goods. I just tried and failed to mute myself while I was sneezing. Love that. Plus half speed. Wow. Oh, hey, look, our trees are growing in. Nice. It's gonna start looking pretty cool for long. Man, those ostrich eggs sure do make a lot of mayonnaise. Good to see Robin hard at work out there on the on the shed once again. I suppose today's as good a day as any to go ahead and fill that thing up with pigs. So I'm going to start by transferring the 2 pigs we have from this barn over to the pig barn. The only reason I haven't moved them sooner is because I didn't want to have to deal with filling up the tray of food too many times, but it'll only be a couple days now, so no big deal. Come here, Paziza. Paziza? That's my... No. Beef? Are you a pig? I can't tell which animal I'm clicking on here. Paziza. Yeah, Paziza's the kind of sausage, I believe. Where I got that name. Well, go live in that barn now. So we can go buy 6 more pigs if we want. Continue filling up that barn, and then once it gets upgraded, we'll be able to buy 4 more and really just start hoinking our way through. Hoinking and oinking, you know? When does Marnie actually open? It doesn't matter if we can buy stuff from the animal sales guide or whatever it's called. The animal catalog, I believe. Something like that. Something like that. Oh, she's actually here. Alright, I need a pig. Oh my god, am I going to have to scroll over for all of these? Also, I'm not going to try and come up with a bunch of different names for these guys, so I'm just going to give them goofy names. That's right, we're abandoning the pizza toppings theme, specifically for our pigs. So we got Snooter, Shooter, as in Shooter McGavin, and then, let's see. We could do... Oh, I know. Scooter. You get the idea. Come out, little piggies. Come out of the barn. Alright, that's a big boy. Where are my little ones? There they come. Look at them all. An army of sausage. You guys enjoy that delicious hay now, you hear? Also, I just realized I wouldn't even have had to fill this in. They eat outside. I might be an idiot. I might not know how Stardew Valley works. I think Stardew Valley may be too hard of a game for me. I need to play something simpler. Also, I noticed there's room in this barn, so I just went ahead and put the remaining pigs over here, and then we'll transfer them once the other barn gets upgraded. Oh, I can show you their names too. We got Zooter, Scooter, Smooter, Snooter, Slooter, Scooter with a C, Shooter, Spooter, Swooter, and Pog. Well, I decorated my house. Now I'm all ready to get married. And have someone come in here and fix this shit up, because oh my god. Also, I just realized this little hallway in between the two still has different flooring than everything else. How weird. Well, I think it's about time we started on all them crafting recipes. Good news is we just can go in here and look and see, you know, how many of each thing have we made? Where do we stand currently? And just run back and forth to our chests and cook up the bars we need and whatever else. So we're just going to start going through here and finding stuff that we've made, stuff that we haven't. Boom, stone chest. We've made scarecrows, bee houses, kegs, casks, furnace, heavy furnace. We still need to make an anvil. There'll be a lot of iron for that. Mini forge we made. Garden pot, nice. Stone sign. The dark sign. Text sign. Cheese press. Seed maker's looms. Oh, we haven't made a fish smoker. Fish smoker. Preserves jar. We made a few. Look at all this. We've made most of this stuff already. It's pretty good. We have to make a mini jukebox. That's funny. A drum block. Yeah, we're gonna need fiber and iron. It looks like is what's popping out as stuff that we haven't made any quality fertilizer. Wow. Basic retaining soil, quality retaining soil, hyper speed grow, sure. Deluxe fertilizer, deluxe retaining soil we've made, bombs we've made. We've made all the seeds, haven't we? Yeah. Oh, I haven't transmuted iron into gold, so I guess we can do that. Just click on through. We haven't made a farm warp totem? Wow. We've just gotten all of those from drops, I guess. Treasure totem, need to make that. Yeah, we're going to need some fiber, that's for sure. We'll have to come back through and collect a good bit of fiber. Good news is we're growing some right now, so jack-o'-lantern needs a pumpkin. That's easy enough. I think we have pumpkins. Where's it at? Boom. Jack-o'-lantern. We made the statues, flooring, wooden path. We made some gravel, cobblestone, stepping stone, crystal. Why not? Bait. We have to make one of each bobber. How funny is that? We've never made a sonar bobber, but we have a bunch. That's kind of funny too. Spinners and challenge bait and deluxe bait. Barbed hook. Iridium band we made. Sturdy band we need to make. Wicked statue, I guess, is also on this list. Stump brazier. Okay. Let me go sell all this random stuff we just crafted. I don't need all of this random stuff. I'm going to keep the jack-o'-lantern, though. I don't know what I'm going to do with this statue. Let me just put it down for a minute. We'll figure it out. Toss that away, and then what else is down here? Carved brazier, skull brazier. Yeah, we need fiber for a bunch of this stuff. Bug steak, sure. Quality bobber. We made a monster musk, mini obelisk, ostrich incubator, geode crusher. We need to make a solar panel. Glowstone ring, thorns ring, I guess we have to make. Bone mill. Sure. Alright, so it looks like iron and fiber are the two things that we're really missing here that we need to get the rest of this crafting done. Man, that went surprisingly fast. We've already made most of the recipes. I feel like we may be in a position to go out to Ginger Island. I guess we can get that last recipe from what's his name out there and figure things out after that. We need, what is it, the hopper recipe that we're still missing? I think that might be the last one. Also, here's what I finally landed on for the house. It's a loud mess, I know. I just didn't want it to be the default house anymore, you know? We'll fix it up. Maybe we'll make it match our spouse's style a little bit more once we have one, you know? I do believe that collecting this recipe from Mr. Key is going to be the last thing that we need for getting all of the requirements for crafting. Now we will probably end up growing a bunch of fiber. I honestly might even try to plant fiber out here. Problem is mixed seeds are kind of tricky to get a hold of. They just appear randomly, it seems like. But what are you gonna do? Alright, we'll just ship all that stuff off. I have to remember to grab something that I can plant out here, or we're gonna lose some of those tiles. Otherwise, just plant more starfruit. Keep the soil active. Why not? But yeah, this should be the last recipe that we need. Where is it? The hopper recipe. Cool. Is there anything else in here that we want to buy while we're here? We already got Mr. Key's hat. Key seasoning? Nah. Galaxy souls? Well, those are useful. We'll need a few of those. We'll probably save up for them. Pressure nozzles are cool. Makes your sprinklers bigger. Enrichers? You can just buy hoppers. Horse flute. Call my horse. Call my horse. I decided to just tear out all the other stuff that was here and fill the whole thing with starfruit. Why not? Didn't need random pumpkins for anything, so just decided to dig those up. Doesn't really impact me much. We do have a fairly large harvest waiting for us out here. May just wait to collect that tomorrow. Nah, who am I kidding? I'll do it now. Midnight, time for bed. No, we did. Oh, we did the community thing. I was like, well, we did something last night. It was sending off lots of garlic. Sunday done. Well, sorry, Gus. No eggs for you, my guy. Everybody's growing out here. Everything looks good. Very nice, very nice. Maybe at some point we'll put something down here. I was thinking maybe... Here's another thing that's kind of cool. You can clear an area over here around one of these individually hoeable spots and just plant a flower there. And then put beehives on the non-farmable squares around and just make a honey farm. That may be a fun little side project. Well, look at all our happy little pigs. We got a full dozen pigs that live in this barn now. Their barn is fully upgraded too, which I'm sure they appreciate. Looks like we may have to push this stuff back a bit more just to keep them truffling, you know? No need for an auto grabber in this barn, but we should buy a heater just so we don't forget to have one here in the winter. I can run down to Marnie's and grab one of those straight away. Also, I had enough tree fertilizer to do all but one tree, so we're just going to root for that guy really hard, okay? We'll get him there on his own. I need to make sure I have my rabbit's foot on me, because I believe we are in the position now where we can trigger the 10 heart cutscene where you are a playboy and are dating everybody. So I think, you know what, let's do that today. Because that's literally the last cutscenes to show before we get married. So let's start. Oh, look at all the goodies. I realized that we have so much extra copper that it might be worth it to just transmute copper into iron rather than going mining for iron right now. Anyhow, let me grab my rabbit's foot. I had a regular old one. Did I sell it? I may have actually accidentally sold it. I had it on my hotbar for a while. Look at all this ostrich mayo. Oh, I love it. It makes 10 mayonnaise. Makes me say mayonnaise a lot of yolk in these eggs. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. I don't regret a thing. So we'll go ahead and put this heater in the barn just because. Why not? We'll need it in the winter. I'll forget if I don't do it at some point. So, boom. Look at them. They're truffling. They're happy truffling. I think only the grown ones really truffle. I think that it also is affected by their friendship level too, so that's something we can work on. We're gonna be petting them every day, treating them real nice. Gonna be the VIP life, very important pig. Okay, we have a rabbit's foot. Let's head into town and go to Haley's house. Haley and Emily's house. They're kind of the queen bees, aren't they? Well, not really. I'm not sure who the queen bee would be in this town. Marnie, maybe? She's certainly a motherly type. Could be Jody, though. Jody seems like the type who had volunteered for, like, PTA and stuff. She's very involved. That's a good thing. Alright. Oh, broken glasses. Don't care. For some reason, you decide to place your hand in your pocket. You touch the rabbit's foot and feel a sense of relief. Well, hi, everybody. Hi, look who it is. Hey there. Hello, beautiful ladies. We were just gossiping about Mayor Lewis and Marnie. Oh my god, do you guys know about that? Personally, I don't think there's anything fishy going on between them. Oh, Penny, you're so naive. Ha, were you born yesterday? So cute. You spent a short while with the group. It was an uneventful gathering. Whew, didn't get caught. Here's what that cutscene looks like without the rabbit's foot. Oh, everybody's just here and hanging out with us. Oh shit, that's all my girlfriends. Not so fast. Stop. Hold it. Well, this won't end well for me. Never thought you'd find all your girlfriends in one room, huh, Poncho? I thought you were different than other men. How could you do this to us, Poncho? You think you're real smooth, don't you? Thought you'd sample the whole buffet, huh? What a sleaze. That night in the tent, you whispered such sweet things to me in the dark. Now I have to face each day knowing it was all a lie. Well, us women stick together, and we're not going to put up with this. That's right. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? Ladies, calm down. I can explain. I doubt it. This is completely not normal. It's a lifestyle choice. Not if you don't tell people, man.
Huh. I don't know what's considered normal in Zuzu City, but I am definitely not okay with this arrangement.
Look how angry she is. Oh my god, those eyes.
It's not a choice if none of us even know about it.
You can't weasel your way out of this one, Poncho. I think we've come to a decision. Isn't that right, girls?
Yes.
Absolutely. Oh god, the river dancing. We're all gonna give you the cold shoulder.
Oh no!
That doesn't mean much. They used to break up with you. It's like, when did that stop? Well, let's go into the house and see what everybody says. And I'm confused here.
All right.
I'm done giving you the cold shoulder. Just promise me you'll never ever lie to me again. Why is it?
I got nothing to say to you.
It's like, what the fuck? No, she's pissed. All of the girls are gonna give us their dialogue in the wrong order. Like, they're already ready to forgive us, but it's not been time.
Poncho, I'm ready to give you a second chance. I still have faith there's a good person inside you.
I'd like to be a good person inside you. And then while she's mad at you, she doesn't say anything. It's just ... Isn't that wild? I don't know why they're in the wrong order or why the game thinks it's already been a week, but...
You caused a lot of grief with what you did, but I'm ready to put the past behind us.
I don't want to see you for a while. They're all just fucking bipolar as hell.
You've lost some respect with me, Poncho, but I'm willing to forgive you.
You've got some nerve speaking to me. Holy shit. Okay, well, let's check on Penny. Hey, Penny, listen.
Anyway, you've left a permanent scar in my heart, Poncho. Still, I'm ready to speak to you again. I can't bear to see you.
Oh my god, she's so sad. I feel so bad for Penny. I can't stay mad at you anymore, Poncho. Let's just move on with our lives. Don't talk to me! This whole thing is just confusing, man. Like, don't ask me to explain this. I don't know why it's backwards. Yeah, not as much fun that way, is it? Alright, let's see what we can make now that we have some iron. We still don't have 50, so we're not making the anvil right now, but we need a mini jukebox. Boom, check that off. What else was it that was requiring iron? Transmuting to gold, we did. Oh, a bunch of these do. Magnets, the spinner. Oh, we need cloth for the dressed spinner. Keep that in mind. Sonar bobber, already made cork. A warrior ring, I guess we're priced into making it. A ring of Yoba is terrible, wouldn't recommend it. A crab pot. Oh gosh, we gotta collect goodies. Oh, I just sold so much garlic. Okay, do I have 10 garlic? Tell me I have 10. I have 7 garlic. Son of a gun. Gonna have to grow more garlic. I didn't realize these crafting recipes had crops in them. Crap. Oh well, that's fine. Red, purple, morel, and chanterelle. I should be able to do that right now, at least. Purple, red, morel, chanterelle. Make a life elixir. Garlic and oil. Man, if we had just kept a few of those garlic, we would have enough. What a shame. Barrel brazier, I haven't made before. Oh, now we're short on wood. Oh my gosh, we need marble too. I forgot about that. Luckily we have a pile of Omni Geodes, so we'll probably be able to figure that one out. Yeah, okay. Diamond and fairy rose. I have a fairy rose. Don't I? I have a few. So let's make fairy dust. You can also trade them in at the raccoon 1-to-1. You don't have to use the diamond. But it is a crafting recipe, so we need to make it. 5 gold bars for the solar panel. I feel like, yeah, we've got plenty of gold. How long until the copper bars are done? Guess we'll just wait. Yeah, fiber is the one thing that's going to be a pinch, I think. I guess we should start cracking open geodes and stuff and try and find marble. I don't know where marble is going to be in the geode table. Like, is it going to be a regular orpiment, coal, thunder egg? None of those are marble. I'll have to check and see which geode marble comes out of. I'm out here in the mines today because the marbles come from frozen geodes or omni geodes, so I'm cracking some omni geodes open at home. But we also need iron and coal, and these levels of the mines are the places to get that. Iron, because, obviously, and coal because dust sprites drop it, and you can randomly get it from rocks down here. Holy cow, it's not going to take us long. We have a greater chance of finding geodes today, too, which is nice, so we can try and get frozen geodes as well. Not sure how much greater of a chance it is, but I've already gotten 2 of them out of random rocks, so either I got a little lucky or it's quite a nice improvement in the stat. A productive afternoon in the mines. Almost 200 iron ore, 50 coal, 5 frozen geodes. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's zip home and throw those frozen geodes into the geode crushers and see if we can get lucky and get ourselves something good. It's marble we want, but I have another idea that I kind of want to explore a little bit here that I think might be fun as well. So let me just drop those off and then refill this. Oh, I got marble from one of them. Sick. Sick. Very cool. And it's 1 a.m. now. I gotta hurry off to bed. So that... Oh, cloth. We want to keep cloth. So, boom. Put that away. Put that stuff away. Put that stuff away. And I'm just going to hang on to the rest of my inventory for now. I'll explain my big idea in the next episode. Thank y'all. I went to the wrong spot. Thank y'all so much for watching another exciting episode of Stardew Valley. And I'll see you next time when I think we'll try and get the rest of the crafting recipes done. Shouldn't be too hard.